Talladega, and we're here in the ARCA Series for Talladega. Be interesting to see how this one goes. You see the setup built where the nose is sticking way up in the air, so you can have somewhat of a semblance of pushing, I suppose, but still not something I'm going to be even attempting, because the noses are not built for that. You can stick them up in the air, but still a speedway car. They need to just get a proper ARCA car with actual super speedway nose, or at least update the package for the super speedway on this. Would be nice, but I think new ARCA cars are probably more likely than getting a new nose on this one. But we are here, 20 laps, no cautions, Talladega. I'm not qualifying because it doesn't really matter. I'm number 5. Or see if we can dodge the big wreck. If there is a big wreck. Seems like the last few times we've done super speedway in ARCA, they've waited until like the white flag to wreck. So if they start looking pretty calm, we might try to find a way to move up a little bit, get a little bit of track position. We will see how it goes. We got JP in here, he is number 2, and we got Nick Martin, he's number 19. Much rather be number 19 than number 5, so he's in a better position. But that's alright, we'll go out here and do the best we can, and see what we can get out of this. Just did our road course week here in the ARCA Series, so now we got to get our super speedway week out of the way.
The estimated SOF is 3,580. We expect to be fighting for the podium. Pit road is closed.
We will see what we can do. It's probably just going to be a lot of sit around and wait for the big wreck that may or may not end up happening. It's usually how these go for me. I think I finished well the last super speedway race in ARCA. I cannot remember. I think it was at Daytona. I don't remember the last time I ran Talladega in these. So that's something different. But, yeah. Not my favorite. Lucas is a viewer as well, apparently. Good luck to him. He is number 12, starting just behind us on the outside.
You don't get any extra tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
Let's see how this plays out. Find ourselves a spot to sit, wait for the big one, or maybe the big one will happen early. Seems like it doesn't usually happen very early. It seems like it's not till quite a bit later that we get one. But you never know. We could end up having somebody make a mistake up there.
It's the 15 car. It's the 21 car. It's the 11 car.
Problem with not qualifying, though, if there is a mistake, and you happen to be behind the wreck,
17 car.
in the series, this series that doesn't have yellows, you just have to check up and you lose the front pack. And quite often that's the only wreck if that happens that early, but like I said, it doesn't happen like that often. I'd be surprised if we end up wrecking pretty early here. Usually tends to happen right at the end or getting closer to the end in the ARCA series, last few that I've done. At least that's how I remember. I could be remembering completely wrong. I record these and then completely forget about what happens in them. I don't need to remember because I got recording of it. If I want to remember, I'll just go back and look at it. Get that out of memory real quick. Don't have to store it. JP's up there. He's 3rd in line on the bottom, it looks like. I think Nick Martin is starting behind us. We'll see if we see him at all. And who knows?
Get ready.
Coming to the green here. We got to wait all the way to the end of the tri-oval, but we'll be going here in just a second. See where we all shuffle out.
All right, man. Pace cars in.
Lucas is just in the row behind us.
Green, green, green.
And we're off.
Got one out.
20 lap sprint to the finish.
Stay low.
Right from the drop of the green.
Stay low. Stay low.
Top line kind of got shuffled, and I was a little hesitant there. That let the 10 get in line in front of us. That's okay. Just ride here for a minute, maybe.
Got one outside.
13's kind of blinking a bit. Oh, big check up on the bottom, I can see. I may want to jump to the top. They're pretty stacked up here, it looks like.
All clear.
That's what the 9 car is doing. You can see a lot better up top. Looks like he's just being patient on the outside there. A little bit of space ahead of him. It's a pretty good plan. It's usually what I like to do. They're 3 wide up there. Looks like he's trying to get back in line, but is not clear. You get a wreck early here. I'm just sitting here, a little bit of space.
Blinking right there, Rob. Franklin's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a 13. He was blinking a little bit.
Pretty good, still.
Very top line, trying to form up,
Got one outside.
but kind of getting stalled out a bit. People are jumping out of it now.
Still there. Hold your line.
I gotta jump out of it here. Get stacked up on the bottom a little bit. 22 flying up through the middle.
Hold your line. Got one outside. 2 wide there. Stay low.
Okay.
All clear, all clear. Got one
This is
outside.
feeling like a
Got
pretty,
to the moon, my boy.
pretty dangerous spot to sit
Hold
here.
your line.
I may want to back
Looking
out of
like
this
a
a little
lowrider
bit.
out here.
All clear, all clear. Outside.
Don't really have anywhere to go though.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
I think we got Nick Martin right behind us.
Still there.
And he's still trucking it.
Got the bottom 3 wide.
Might be okay right here for a moment. We got all the space.
Got one outside. 2 wide there.
Down low to dodge. I need to convince myself that I can go in the grass now to dodge something. Just take the 1X. I'm so hesitant to, like, I got all that space, but I'm so hesitant to go in there because forever you could not touch the grass if you wanted to keep going straight. And it was just never a good idea to go down there, even if it would help you avoid a wreck. 'Cause then you'd just be in the wreck. Usually anyway, but it's all paved on the backstretch. The wreck happened on the trial, but we need to remember we can turn left and
Still there.
get away with it probably. It's going to be hard to do that in the heat of the moment though, since I'm so used to trying to keep it on track while dodging as well. It's going to be tough.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Alright, everyone's jumbled around here.
Got the bottom 3
Somebody
wide.
clipped the apron there, got loose.
Hold your line.
Big checkup on the bottom, big checkup on the bottom.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Got one outside. 2 wide there.
3 or 4 of them
Stay low.
blinking.
You're clear high.
I had to kind of go up a little bit. That was right when the 3 was coming.
Hold your line.
Didn't mean to go up and block the 3 or anything. I was just worried I was going to run into these guys. They were checking up a lot more than I was ready for
Hold your
as I
line.
start to lose my voice.
Outside. 2 wide there. Still there.
They're looking pretty dicey though. I think I want to just sit right here for a minute. We're only 5 laps in.
Stay low.
We get big runs on them when we go that far back though.
Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the best strategy. We're gonna have to get lucky with a wreck.
Got one
For
outside.
missing the wreck, it might be okay, but
Still there.
I don't think we're gonna get a good finish back here.
Still there.
Should maybe try and move forward. I don't really have an option right now.
Still there. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do here. Still early.
Stay low. There's a
Not
car
even to halfway yet.
The lead is on 49.36.
They're looking just so packed up, though. Second in line on the bottoms, like washing up a bit. It's smoking. Somebody up in the wall. That's the
There you go.
13. The one who was blinking. Maybe some net code up in there. Fortunately, that does not cause any wreck. Thankfully, he kept it up there
Stay low.
in the wall.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Voice chat's a little loud. Turn that down a bit. Did we go high? I don't know. I don't know where to go. Bottom's kind of pushing up. We could maybe make up some ground if we go high. 21's going to go up there. He might just be backing out of it,
Got
though.
one outside. Still there.
I feel like they're going to have a big wreck.
Still there. What's the line? You're clear high, clear high.
I'm feeling like they're going to have a big wreck. Just kind of hovering around this top 20, 17th kind of spot. People back behind us have really dropped back. I think they're anticipating a big one. I'm kind of in a position where if it happens, I'm not going to have a lot of time to make a decision where to go to dodge it. They might keep it together. Which lane am I going to want, though, if I want to try and make up some ground? Middle? I feel like bottom probably won't be the best. It's not looking like any line really can do anything. We're just to halfway as soon as we cross the line again. Kind of settled it down a little bit. We got a car coming up. There's 3 wide approaching him. How is this going to play out? Somebody must have lost the draft, or maybe the 13 came back out after getting the free reset.
10 to go this time.
Alright, we're coming up on him.
I don't know where these guys are going to want to go. It's maybe the time to back off. I don't know. He might drop to the apron. I'm going to back up just a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay, he got to the apron.
You don't want any piece of this, man.
That car is 11.
It is the 13. That was going to be pretty dangerous had he kept it on the track there. 15 with a big move to go to the bottom lane.
Inside.
I guess we'll start moving forward,
Still there. What's the line?
or attempting to.
Stay high.
I don't know. Tag onto the back of this seat. Oh, we're going to wreck.
What the fuck, man? Jesus fucking Christ.
You got one outside.
Okay,
You're clear high, clear high.
Fortunately, we're going to lose these guys ahead of us, but we survived that. Maybe should have downshifted to third, but I don't think it would have made any difference. I don't think we were going to be able to keep up with these guys' draft. Maybe the 23 will get up here and we can work our way back up there. We checked up for it. The guys ahead of it didn't have to, and that's why we lost it. That's one of the perils of not qualifying, but we dodged it. Doesn't look like Nick King made it through, or Nick Martin rather. There's so many Nicks. Nick Martin is back in 22nd. Might be okay. Just checked up big for that wreck. We're in 10th. See if the 23 can even catch us. Looks like he is, yeah. Well, now we have to hope for that front pack to wreck. We just got to keep it nice and steady. Hopefully the 23 will draft us. Once he catches up here, but we're never going to catch back up to these guys unless they wreck. 23 will probably be able to work his way around us right at the checkered if he stays behind us. I'm not going to really be able to defend against it, but it's alright. Hopefully once the 23 gets here we can draft and pull away from the 7 and the 21. We'll see. Looks like we might catch the 14 as well. He can help us get a few extra cars in this pack. He's just going to move high for us. Hopefully he'll latch onto the back of us, and we'll get a 3-car line here. Get a little extra speed. And we got to hope we can hold off the 7 and the 21, though it's looking like they're catching. We may not be in line for a great finish here. I gotta see, is that those guys behind us a 2-car battle or a 2-car line, or do they have more cars? Looks like it's 3 cars, so they're definitely going to be quicker. But if we get the 14 stuck to the back of us, it looks like he has caught us. That'll help us tremendously. But it looks like they've already caught our draft, so this is going to be a 6-car pack, which could end in disaster for us. I'm just going to hold the yellow line here and do what I can. At least we missed the big wreck. Yeah, here they come. So we'll get in line behind them and figure something out and try and make a move at the checkered flag. We're not going to be able to do a lot, but we'll be okay. Puts us back to like 14th, 13th. I'm just going to sit in line here and see if I can time a big run to beat him to the line. But I imagine everyone in this line is going to be trying that, so who knows what we're going to be able to do. There could still be another big wreck up front, so one thing we can't do back here is wreck by ourselves. That does nobody any good.
Your lap is down low here.
Kind of hanging back a little bit from the 24, see if I can time a run, but we got a few laps yet. I need to time it so I'm in the tri-oval when I'm getting the big momentum. Like right out of turn 4, need to start going full throttle again. It's gonna be tough. I don't think we're gonna make up much, if anything, but worst we can get here is 14th. We just need to not wreck. come out of here with a 0x. Don't plow into the 24, hopefully. We got one car up ahead. It might be a lap down. 21 on the outside now.
Yeah, one outside. Go there. Hold your line.
That's the 20 who is a lap down. He's staying on track, but we're all right. We're single file.
2 laps to go.
2 to go. Nick Martin had to take a new car, it looks like. We got really lucky. We were able to dodge that. It kind of just parted ways for us. I kind of just stayed middle. Definitely going to be interested to see how close that was on the replay. Now, the lap car right behind us is actually good. It gives us a little buffer to the next car for position, so that's going to be more ground they have to cover with like a draft in order to get to us, to pass us for position. Any little extra helps, extra space. Let's see if anybody is for position in this little pack.
Push, Chris. Just give it everything you got.
He's going on the apron. We got white flag. I don't know what these guys are doing here.
Yeah, one inside. You're up top 3 wide.
We get clear of them though. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to try and set up a run to get to his outside out of turn 4. Hopefully the 14 just stays behind me. He's got nothing to gain going to my outside. I need to have the room to set up the run that I want. Okay, full throttle now. It's going to be hard though if he's pushing him. We're going to go to his outside.
Yeah, one inside. Stay high.
Good one, Parker.
You're up top.
Ooh, we might have beat the 7.
Inside. 2 wide there.
We did. Ha ha ha.
Flag. It's over.
Oh, we timed that good.
Great job, driver.
Woo. Alright. I'll take a 10th. Man, I timed that perfectly. Just beat the 7 to the line. We got lucky in that one. I'll take a top 10 there. Missing the big wreck. Nothing we could do having to check up for that, but had we qualified, I'm sure we wouldn't have qualified in the top half, and we might have just been in the wreck. So, was it better to sit in the back, or was it better to try and push? I don't know, but we get a top 10 with 0x, so I can be happy with that. Just managed to get a top 10 there. We just put the move on those guys. Let's see how close of a finish that was. That was pretty exciting there for way in the back, lost the draft. Man, that is gosh dang close. Holy cow. Wow. Too bad that wasn't for the win. Good grief, look how close that was. Holy cow. 2 1/1000ths. We just beat the 7. That's crazy. That is crazy talk. JP gets 3rd. Good run to him. Unfortunate for Nick Martin there. He winds up 21st. I think he had to take the reset. Lucas finishes 6th.
Yeah, what's up?
Good job for him. And we take a look at all like 2 incidents, the big wreck and then the 13 into the wall, I think. That was pretty little exciting finish, even though it wasn't for a very good position, I guess, but I will certainly take it. 13's just going to be blinking a lot. Still blinking. Lap 6. And then the 14. Oh, the 16 comes down. 16 comes down and gets the 17. It just kind of drifts down a little bit and then makes contact with the 17 that hooks the 14, and then a big pileup right in front of me. Let's watch Nick Martin here. I just went to the outside right in front of him, and he tries to get low. They just keep sliding down in front of him. We got so lucky. to be able to shoot the middle there. Should have downshifted to third. Maybe we could have. I mean, it was going to be impossible to keep up with these guys who didn't have to check up at all, but might have helped us a bit. Just part the C's there. That was very close. Very close. Just make it through. Oh, 8 just plows him. 8 just plows him. So that was the one and only big wreck. Anything else happen? 13 blinking. This is coming to the checkered, I think. And they're losing it. 14 crosses the line. 7th. Wreck right at the end. 22 wins. So yeah, I will take a top 10. 0x. Could have been a lot worse. We've managed to dodge the big wreck. Got really lucky, and I want to see that move again on the final lap for me to pass those guys. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm normally not good at setting up momentum passes like that or timing things on super speedways. So I'm pretty happy I was able to do that. Timed it just right. I'm really thankful the 14 didn't go to my outside and prevent me from doing anything, because he was a lap down. I had nothing to gain by doing it, but he just stayed right behind us. He actually helped us once we got to the outside. We get to the outside of the 21 and just barely beat the 7 to the line. I'm happy with that. 0x, clean Talladega race, top 10. Nothing to complain about there.